Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's Lee
and Boof.
And today's video was supposed to be a day in the life.
And while we're still doing a day in the life, it's just not these last few days in our lives.
It's a little different. I don't even know that I'd call it a day in the life. I would call it our week.
How many times can we go to the vet in 1 week?
Let me answer that question for you, as I have been 4 out of 5 business days.
And that was just 1 week.
1 week.
Let's give you a little rundown. So we know Maggie had a stroke a few months back, and another one shortly thereafter.
She is doing fairly well.
She's recovering from those phenomenally.
We took her to the vet. They did some testing about a month ago, and we discovered that she had a disease called Cushing's
disease,
which is very popular in her breed.
Now what this means for her is that she has a tumor that either they're in her abdomen or on her brainstem or near the base of her brain.
The abdomen one they are able to remove, the brain one they're not, if we chose to find out.
We opted not to. Maggie is 9,427, 20, carry the 6, 28 years old.
And in human years, that's 15.
Yeah, so she's well beyond the age where surgery, if not necessary, should probably be avoided.
We went back this past week for more testing to make sure that the medicine she's on is what she needs to be on. That was one visit. Well, that was a half of a visit.
We woke up one day last week and Maggie's eye was swollen shut. Could not be opened. Maggie is not exactly the most user-friendly dog when it comes to touching anything other than her, really nothing.
So her eye being swollen shut
was very difficult for us to try to correct. So my beautiful wife took her to the vet.
Get her to the vet, and within minutes I get a phone call. We can't look at her eye because we can't get it open because she won't let us near her because she keeps trying to bite us. Can you come in and help? 9911. We have had somewhat good results.
That's the mouse in her pocket in her, because she's yet to put in a single drop.
I don't do drops. I'm not the bad guy. But it does seem to be getting better. Pickles. Dear, dear, dear Pickles.
About every 6 months, Pickles goes in for an allergy shot because his allergies start acting up.
The poor little guy runs around the house sneezing to high heaven, like he's allergic to everything and everyone, including himself.
Pickles went in and got his shot.
His allergies unfortunately got a little worse
and progressed into an upper respiratory infection.
So he's now on antibiotics.
Just scruffy. In the middle of Maggie's eye shenanigans, my beautiful wife comes home from the vet and notices something. What did you notice?
That he's my best little boy ever.
She noticed that the kid managed to get blood all over the bed.
Yes, we come back from the vet, literally came back that morning from the vet, and I'm making up the bed and there's blood all over the comforter.
Right where he normally sleeps.
And I'm like, this is alarming. So our dear friend that was with us suggested that maybe it was something with his mouth because she saw him pawing at his mouth. So picked him up, put him in my lap, started checking. Sure enough, he had a little
flap of skin?
Like a fatty tumor almost in a sense, but not real big. It was very thin-like. But it was an extra little patch of skin in his mouth that I think at some point when he was eating breakfast that morning, or last night I should say, the night before, maybe chewed on it and it got in the way when he was eating, thus the blood. So we loaded him into the car and went back to the vet. Thankfully, wasn't a big deal. The doctor was able to just snip it right out, give him some antibiotics and a little bit of other medicine for him to take for a week. And all in all, he seems to be doing 100% better from it. So that is a bonus. He was one and done.
So really, that's not bad. That's all the vet visits we had.
No. No,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
no.
that's right.
No.
As you may know, if you are followers on our Instagram, which if not, you should be, link. We have added to our zoo.
We have.
We took in a rescue this week by the name of Miss Gypsy, and we will have her official introductory video up sometime next week.
But obviously we get a new baby, as is the case in our house with all animals that we acquire. They have to go to the vet. That is a mandatory, no bones about it. They got to be checked out, make sure they're okay, up to date on shots and everything.
And trust me, after what she did to us day one, she definitely needed to go to the vet. But we'll get into that one in her video.
Yes, we will.
So, guys, it has been a week of vet visits, and, you know, I feel like that happens with us quite
Wait
a
a
bit.
minute. How do you know it's been a week of vet visits when I went to all the appointments but one?
That one was excruciating.
4 out of 5 days I was at the vet.
Guys,
I can't even play with her. This was supposed to be a day in the life. Instead, it become a day in the week of vet. Day in the week of vet.
it's been amazing to get to know everybody up there, and they love our babies just as much as we do.